I'm Cameron.
I'm Gideon.
I'm Corbin.
I'm Amy.
I'm Stephen. We are the Hollenbergs family serving at Christian Leaders Training College in Papua New Guinea. Thank you for joining us on this month's update. Hi everyone, welcome back to Hollenbergs in the Highlands. We're entering into the second semester of the school year here at CLTC, and we are breathing a very large sigh of relief after an extremely busy few months. And we'll begin with something many of you have prayed about for a very long time. Our car is finally working. After about 7 months of random breakdowns, trial and error repairs, and about $1,000 spent fixing things that turned out not to be the right thing, we finally found the solution. A short-term missionary brought us an engine code scanner, which pointed us towards the ignition system. And then another short-term missionary brought 4 new spark plugs and 2 new ignition coils for us. We still don't know exactly which part was guilty, but something in that collection fixed it. And the car has now been running reliably for about 3 months. After spending 7 months wondering whether every shopping trip might end beside the road, and having a dependable transportation has been a huge blessing.
We also have several other praise reports. Our water filter arrived and it's working wonderfully. We have lots of safe drinking water from this, and we are deeply grateful to everyone who contributed towards purchasing this. Many of you also gave toward medical care for Edwin. He's one of our master's students who had been suffering from pretty bad foot pain for like 2 years. The doctors diagnosed him with gout, and they gave him medicine and the treatment he needed. So he's now walking normally without limping, without pain, and he's even returned to playing basketball. So the donations covered his care at the hospital completely, and there was also some left to help another student, Ziggy, who also had foot pain and was able to receive treatment at Kujip. Both of these students have been seen and cared for at Kujip from your donations.
Several people also donated towards wood for a bunk bed for our boys, and we want you to know those funds have not been forgotten. Because we're now considering whether our family may relocate in about 6 months, we'll talk about that in a second. We're waiting before building something that we might soon have to leave behind. We are simply trying to use the gift wisely rather than building a lovely bunk bed just in time to wave goodbye to it.
The first semester was very full for both of us, along with homeschooling the boys and also mentoring several women on campus. I finished my final seminary course and graduated in May from APNTS with a graduate certificate in intercultural studies. I was also asked to teach my first course here at CLTC, which was basic health, hygiene, and nutrition, first aid to the wives of some of our theology students. And then I've become sort of an unofficial employee health and wellness nurse to the faculty and the master's students who need very basic health advice, education, cardiovascular screenings. And then I've started a baking ministry. I'm one of the few people on campus who both owns an oven and knows how to use one. So I have a steady stream of requests for birthday cakes, party cakes, cakes for school things and special occasions.
My original plan this last semester was to teach 1 course at CLTC and 1 course at the Nazarene Bible College. But after faculty changes and courses being rearranged, I ended up teaching 5 courses across the 2 schools. This was on top of my normal responsibilities of mentoring students, committees that I'm on, preaching occasionally, student housing maintenance, all of that going on. At the same time, I was still finishing my master's thesis as well, and I also graduated in May. So there was a lot to celebrate, and perhaps an even bigger sigh of relief when all 5 courses finished at the end of June. Between semesters, CLTC hosted a missions conference. I was one of the 5 speakers that was encouraging the Church of Papua New Guinea not only to receive missionaries, but also to send PNG missionaries into the world. That's something that we care deeply about, helping students and churches see that mission is not only something for people from other countries to bring to PNG, but God is also calling Papua New Guineans to serve across cultures and across borders as well. Immediately after the conference, we took our first vacation since arriving here. Getting there required driving the Highlands highway in our newly fixed car, putting it to the test there, although the word highway is doing a remarkable amount of work in that name. It's nothing like you've probably ever driven on before. After a few adventures along the way, we reached a missionary guest house about half an hour from the beach. This break came at exactly the right time for us. Thankfully, our second semester schedule is much more manageable. Right now, I have only one CLTC course that meets one day each week, with another course beginning later. Nothing at the Nazarene Bible College this semester. Much of my remaining time is going towards maintenance work, especially at this time when CLTC's head of maintenance position is vacant.
And I will continue to homeschool and bake cakes. I'm not going to teach here again until September, but I'm scheduled to teach community health. For a prayer request, our first major prayer request is urgent. We need rain. We're still in a drought. It's been like 2 months. So nearly all of the household water comes from rain that we collect from our roof, and then it flows into a tank where it's stored. And normally this works very well because we usually have rain several days a week. But during the last couple months, it has rained only 2 times. Local reports connect the drought with the El Nino and warn that the dry conditions could continue. So please pray for a very long, steady, good downpour, enough to fill, or mostly fill at least everyone's tanks here on the campus. And this is just a time when nobody would complain if it rained for several days and we all had to stay inside. And our second major prayer request is more personal. Corbin continues to have a very difficult time adjusting to life in PNG. We recently had 3 really encouraging days when he voluntarily went outside. He played with Papua New Guinean children that Quinn and Gideon usually play with, and we were very thankful for that little glimpse of hope and just happiness that we saw in him. But most days are still really hard. He stays inside, he's lonely, sometimes angry and discouraged. So homeschooling all 3 of these boys is placing like a heavy strain on me. So we believe something may need to change for our family to remain healthy and to sustain in ministry here.
Because of that, we have begun very preliminary conversations about possibly relocating within PNG around December or January. Nothing has been decided. We're not announcing a move at this time. We're only beginning conversations and asking God to guide us clearly. Please pray that we will not make decisions merely from exhaustion or fear, but with wisdom, unity, and peace. Pray that we will care faithfully for our children while also remaining obedient to the ministry God has given us. Isaiah 58:11 has felt especially meaningful during this dry and uncertain season. The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. This is the prayer that we have in our sun-scorched area now, the strength of God to come to us. We are trusting Him both to provide water for the campus and direction for our family. For those who like to give a one-time gift towards some special activity, we would like to take the students that we mentor to a local hotel for pizza and swimming. For many of them, it would be their very first time swimming in a pool and having pizza besides the pizza that we've cooked for them. The pool costs about $5 per person, and the pizzas cost about $20 each. For roughly 20 people, we're estimating the outing will cost around $260 or so.
Life continues here at CLTC with its mixture of joys and struggles, friendships and heartbreaks, victories and difficult questions.
We're thankful for a dependable car, safe drinking water, restored health for the 2 students, completed degrees for both of us, meaningful ministry, and a much-needed season of rest.
And we are thankful for each of you. Your prayers, your financial support, Facebook messages, texts, and encouragement help carry us through both the joyful days and, more importantly, the difficult ones.
Please continue praying for rain, for our son Corbin, for our family's discernment, and for fruitful ministry during the second semester. Thank you for walking with us.
With love from the Highlands.
We'll see you next time.